YouTube, how's it going? I've given up on just making squid hats. Mind you, I am still making just squid hats. I'm tweaking the design a little, but I'm hoping to actually open an Etsy store. So stay tuned to Keps. I haven't opened it yet, but when I do, I will make sure to let you fine folks know. Now, this is actually the first episode I'm filming and then posting right away. And ever since December, I believe. I had a lot of stock episodes. Filmed a couple here, some back home while I was on break, and I'm finally caught up to those, so I'm going ahead and gonna post this, and it's a good time for it too, considering the subject matter. As those of you who know me personally and those of you who watch my vlog regularly know, every year in November I participate in this program called NaNoWriMo, which is short for National Novel Writing Month, which is where you take the 30 days of November and write a 50,000 word novel. I have participated in Nano for 4 years now, and I have written, oh gosh, how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 novels in it in those 4 years. So I'm doing pretty good there. But I've never actually participated in Nano's Sister Month. Those of you who are Nano savvy have probably heard of Script Frenzy. Script Frenzy is where you take the 30 days of April and you write a 100-page script. You don't only have to write a script. I'm personally hoping to do a screenplay, but you can do a screenplay, you can do the setup for a graphic novel or comic, you can do a TV show, like the script for a TV show, or you can do a stage play. I'm personally looking at doing, as I said, screenplay, because that's how I always imagine my stories going when I write them, so I think it should be interesting to see what I can come up with. There is, of course, one big problem with writing a script, and that would be I've never written a script before. With a novel, I can say, oh, I've written short stories before, I've written papers before, I know the general layout of a paper. I can't really say the same for a novel, or sorry, not for a novel, for a script. I've perused scripts before. I was in drama for a while, so I've seen stage plays. I've glanced at screenplays before, like, you know, stumbling on the internet and all that, but I've never taken the time to pull out my script and just read through it. So I don't really know much about the basics. Luckily for me, the Script Frenzy website comes equipped with a bunch of lovely facts, which have told me a lot so far. For example, I have learned that when you're telling the scene, you have to have int, period, or ext, ext period, which is interior or exterior, so you can say whether a person is inside or outside. Fascinating. The int or ext, interior or exterior, is part of what's called the slug line, which will include interior or exterior, and then the place and the time, which can be like 4:59 or it could be midday. So you have one of those every time you change scenes, so very exciting stuff. Besides the slug line, you of course will have action. Though you're supposed to limit description, you do describe action if it is important to the scene. And character, of course, you know, the character's name. And the big one, probably the most important part of this, is going to be writing the dialogue. Now personally, I've always considered myself fairly, fairly good at writing dialogue. I've never written, as I've said, any kind of play or anything except in, lower level drama classes in high school. But I think I've got a fairly good grasp of dialogue. The big thing with dialogue is that you have to write how people speak. So yes, if you have a character who is a computer or an android or something, then yeah, they're going to talk with perfect diction, perfect grammar. They will never use contractions, all of that. Whereas if you've got some kid who's filming a vlog, they might, speak a little calmer. They'll have some confusion. You don't want to have all the ums and ers and ahs, because that's boring and no one wants to pay to see a movie where the character stumbles. But, you want to have more of the knows and contractions and slang. I haven't even dared to open the files on how to do a film play or a graphic novel or a TV show, because I'm already there's so many rules I have to follow that I'm just trying to get all of them down before anything else. And I do know that I'm thinking I'm going to go with the screenplay. Screenplays you can do so much more in. You've got a bigger budget than a TV show. You've got more special effects than you would have in a play. you're using people instead of cartoons if you were going to do a graphic novel. But those mediums definitely work for people. If I were an artist, I might, or had an artist who wanted me to write their story, I might consider the graphic novel aspect. I like the idea of doing a play, but I have an idea in mind. It's actually an idea I came up with in December right after Nano. It's from a dream I had, and I figured, you know, it's a good start. I picture it as a novel, which could be difficult, but I think I can make it work as a screenplay. If nothing else, it'll be a really good challenge for me. Something to do with my time, some writing to do. I can always, you know, now say, well, yes, I've written 8 novels and 1 screenplay. 100 pages is a lot of writing to do, so I'm going to have a lot of work cut out for me. It's going to be an exciting month, April. If you're interested, you should check it out. I would be very happy to see you there. scriptfrenzy.org. One more thing before I go. You may notice when this video ends, it will end on me saying my kick-ass tagline, my name is Keps and I approve this message. I've decided to go ahead and cut out end credits. This is my 73rd episode. Normally I would wait till episode 75, but because I like doing things on not even numbers, but momentous occasions, I suppose. 75 is 3/4 of the way to 100, which is a big deal. But I decided I'm just going to go ahead and do it this episode. No more end credits. The information for the opening theme, which I'm going to be keeping for now, Chocobo-Chocobo, FF4 OSV, that's in the information below the screen you are watching, the video information. So yeah, I just decided I don't want to do end credits anymore. Sorry. I don't know why I apologize for that. It's my bloody vlog. I'll do what I want. My name is Keps and I approve this message.